Cold. It's cold. It is cold. It is cold. Nevertheless, like Hillary Clinton, I learned this from her. We persist. That's what I learned from Hillary Clinton. That no matter what, we persist. We just keep going. Hillary Clinton, a lot like David Goggins. She just persists. She just keeps going. She just keeps coming. She's persistent. She doesn't kill herself when times get hard like so many others around her seem to do. She persists through the pain, the agony, because she's a gangster. She's a fucking gangster. Hillary Clinton. Her husband swimming in the pool with the Epstein girls, lounging in the hot tub. It's a rough morning at the Clinton household, I guarantee it. He's hearing about it this morning. She's telling him all about how fucking retarded he is. She could have been president if it wasn't for him and his antics. That's what she says. Got to blame it on somebody. Got to blame your failures on somebody. Might as well be your husband. Five. It's cold. Going home and eating gingerbreads. Gingerbread man. Drinking the holy milk, the holy chocolate milk, eating some gingerbread. Now, I didn't even buy a candy cane. I'll buy one tomorrow. Forgot all about it. I was going to have a candy cane. What a disappointment. Yeah, I seen Jake Paul got knocked out. I figured that would happen. When he fights like a real boxer, he gets fucked up. Like, who was that guy that beat him up? Tyson Fury's brother or something? Beat the fuck out of him. And then I don't know why he thought he could get in there with that big black guy. Come on. Jake Paul got like a fucking beer gut. And he's fighting some big, giant black guy. Big, giant, muscular black guy. It looks like he ain't had a fucking carb or a fat in God knows how long. An Olympian. And Jake Paul was like, yeah, I'll fight him. Got his jaw broke in two places fucking around. Beating up on retired MMA fighters and NBA players. Built that confidence up. And then he got knocked the fuck out. You're done. Reality hit him in the mouth. Hard. It's going to hit y'all too. Doug will get hit with it. What happened to Jake Paul last night? Gonna happen to many of you. You're gonna get hit with fucking reality right in the mouth. And you'll be knocked out, laying there like, ugh. And it's your own fault for getting in there in the first place. It's too cold for this bullshit. Them liberals are so mad that there's no Trump stuff in the files. So they go right to the coat. It was edited out, even though there's pictures of Trump and Epstein in those files. People was posting them in the Discord. So that shows you Trump didn't edit himself out of anything because I've seen it. So he left those. See, there's always a cope. There's always a cope. Like, well, he left those to fool you. There's always some bullshit cope about being wrong. The Epstein stuff is a hoax, just like Trump said. It's a real thing, but the hoax is making it about Trump. That's the hoax. Trying to make it all about Trump. You could lock every one of them motherfuckers up. You could lock Clinton up. You could release all the names, lock every one of them up. You could hang them out in the front of the Capitol after a trial, and it would never be enough for them because it ain't Trump. So it doesn't matter. You could arrest all of them. They would say, oh, but they didn't arrest Trump, and then you'd say, well, they didn't have nothing to arrest him on, and then they'd make something up in their crazed heads. Sickness. TDS, a sickness, a real sickness. It's one of the top mental illnesses in the country right now, TDS. If you have it, you can't think straight. It causes you to defend gang bangers and drug dealers and all kinds of shit. Stuff you wouldn't even normally do. Like, if Barack Obama would have been drone striking those drug boats, ain't no liberal would have cared about that. Obama would have came out, he'd have said, it has to be done. I'm putting a stop to it. Liberals would say, oh, it's so great. He cares so much about the people. He cares so much. But because it's Trump, it's just also fake. I'm bored with it. Because it's so fucking obviously fake. Thomas Massey ain't shit, bro. I'm voting against Thomas Massey. I'm voting against Rad Paul. I'm tired of both of those guys, man. They are such grandstanders. Trump really exposed both of them because he called them grandstanders, and they are. They grandstand all the time, and they don't really accomplish anything. They don't get nothing done. They say stuff that you're like, yeah, that's how it should be, but that's not how it is. So they live in a fantasy world, Massey and Rad Paul. They live in a fantasy. Nobody cares about those drug boats getting blown up. Nobody feels sorry for them. No sane person is crying about that, cares about that. And if any other president was doing it, nobody would care at all. They wouldn't even mention it. They would say, well, fuck them, drug dealers, hell with them. And those drug smuggler motherfuckers, they probably kill people. They probably done horrible things. People act like it's their weed dealer or something. People act like it's the hippie sells them weed down the block or something. That's what they compare it to. No, it's a fucking bunch of cartel members and shit. They chop your fucking head off. You fucking idiot. Apparently, ISIS killed some soldiers or something. Trump started bombing the fuck out of them last night. Trump ain't playing with you. You're getting bombed. You're getting bombed. Until there's nothing left. Bomb them until there's nothing left, Trump. Put a stop to all of it. And then they're so retarded. Trump seized the oil tanker. I'm supposed to be mad about that. They're like, all these liberals are like, we're going to keep that oil. Good. Good. Keep it. Take some more of them and keep those too. We need that oil. Get these energy prices down. So take it all, Trump. Like I give a shit. And then they're like, I'm not dying for Venezuela, or I'm not dying in Venezuela, or whatever. But nobody asked you to, you fucking idiot. It's the same stuff over the summer. I'm not dying for Israel. Nobody asked you to, dummy. Nobody asked you to die for anything. We wouldn't draft you anyway. You're a loser, soft pussy. We wouldn't even draft you. They take one look at you and say, shit, he'll probably desert and join the other side. Hell with him. If an actual war started, we just lock you motherfuckers up, put you in prison because you'd be traitors. You would turn on the country. That's what TDS will cause you to do. You'll turn on the country. You'll join the enemy. So if we declare a war, got to arrest you idiots and put you away for our own safety. You're lunatics. Getting in your car, following ICE around. You know how insane you got to be? Yeah, how insane you got to be to get in your car, follow the police around and shit. That's so dumb. I don't feel sorry for them. If they pulled you out of your car and beat your ass, I wouldn't feel sorry for you. Because who does that? Who gets in their car and follows the police? It's just like these weirdos that they see the cops talking to somebody and then they walk up to them, pull their camera out, start filming and shit. You need to get a life. You need to worry about you getting involved in police business. And who does that? Who would even do that? Who would see ICE arresting somebody and get involved? Fuck, I got better things to do. I don't need that headache. Now I got problems with the government. Now the government's on my ass. They arresting me. Because I'm virtue signaling. That's all it is. People lost their goddamn minds. Got a 17% approval rating. Keep talking about winning the midterms. Can't explain how they're going to win the midterms. They say, well, the economy's bad. Well, that's your fault, dumbass. You did that with Biden, huh? This is crazy. The gaslighting is crazy. This country would have to be brain dead to vote against Democrats over the economy and then put them right back into power over that's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. So I don't see that happening. I don't think the country's that retarded. Sorry, just don't see it. Anyway, I'm going inside. I gotta pee. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I got 2 hoodies on, 2 jackets, 2 hoodies. I'm getting ready to buy a heated jacket. That's gonna be nice.